It was fake, motherfuckers! You mad? Huh? You mad, bro? You mad, sis? Look at all them views! It's raining money! I have to clean all this up. This is AIDS. Well, I'm sure that was the answer some of you were hoping for. But honestly, I'm gonna tell you how it is. Because every time I go out and get recognized, I get asked this question.
Is the Simon beef real? Is it real? Is it real? Oh my god, is the Simon beef real?
Notice how I say the same thing like 4 times? That's because everyone just keeps asking me that. I thought, I'm gonna finally answer this question once and for all. So, let's do this.
Oh my god, this isn't a vlog? Frank, fuck, I'm so bored of your fucking vlogs. Kill yourself.
Alright, so let's start at the beginning. So, I flew out to beautiful LA. Why? Because I was going there to film 2 music videos. Transforming and Leave Me Alone. Notice how there's nothing for Leave Me Alone? Yeah, it's because it was shit. It was really shit. So I was like, I'm not gonna release this. Anyway, as most of you know, I stayed at the Clout Gang house. They hooked me up. It was all good and bless.
Alright guys, so KSI's room, the mattress is on the floor. So we need to get him like a dope bed frame. KSI is coming to the crib. What should we get him, bro?
Watermelon.
So yeah, I was there for a few days and I was really enjoying it. It was sick. I mean, for those of you that have never gone to LA, you'll love it, especially if you go with the right people. So I was thinking to myself, I've been in the Sidemen for quite a while. At the time, it was about 2 and a bit years. Like that's a fucking long time, especially on the internet. So if you know me, you know I don't like doing the same thing over and over again. I wanted to change. I wanted to switch things up. I had some discussions with Rice and Banks, and you know, I was actually really interested in joining Clout Gang. Like, I know a lot of people have told me if I want to really further my career, a good way to do that is to live in America, live in LA especially. So like, this was a serious debate in my head, like no joke. So as most of you know, I said fuck it and decided to say I was leaving the Sidemen. It was like a half jokey, half not video. It was kind of just me trying to see the reaction that I would get from, I guess, me doing this video. It's just not an easy video to make. Obviously, as you can tell by the title of the video, I'm no longer with the Sidemen. I will be going solo, I guess. Yeah. Why I'm leaving Sidemen? Mainly because of Ethan. I'd say he was the main reason I'm leaving. Can't stand him. I mean, I don't know if you can tell, but the video was kind of serious and then kind of not. You could tell by the way I was editing it and everything. It was kind of like,
oh, this is just a joke, kind of, not really, yeah.
Because if I knew if I was actually like super serious, the backlash would be disgusting. I'll just get destroyed. I mean, I'm pretty sure I still got a bit of backlash, but essentially I just wanted to see what would happen. Also in the video, I called out Ethan because, you know, obviously me and him have the most conflicts and the most fights, and I essentially just wanted to piss him off because I knew it would piss him off, and I wanted to see him get hate. Brutally honest, I wanted to see him get hate. He wasn't like the reason why I wanted to leave the Sidemen, but yeah, I got a lot of hate, but I also got a lot of love. That kind of excited me, so I saw that and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just pretend I'm out of the Sidemen, fuck it, and I'd start vlogging and just going crazy with it. I thought that was it, and I was just gonna do my own thing in LA and just, you know, have a fucking blast. Then out of fucking nowhere, Ethan, that fat son of a bitch, I don't give a fuck if I'm body shaming because he's fat as fuck, decided to drop a diss track on me. Like, what the fuck?
Had my channel on your shoulders. Your channel shit washed up, you're the oldest. There's 5 other guys you could have went in on. Mistakes were made in the process.
Are you gonna diss track a guy who does music? Fam, you don't do music and you're diss tracking me. I couldn't believe it. I was triggered. I gave him a few shots in the video, like a few tiny shots in the video.
Ethan looking bigger, I can see them. Talking about them tits, go and feed them babies with your titty milk. Bitch, don't fuck with me. I'ma put my dick inside Emily.
And then he hits me with a massive diss track with a music video, high production, bitch, bash, bosh. I'm like, the fuck, nigga? Seriously? Anyway, I knew people would want to see my reaction to the diss track, so I thought I'd record myself reacting to the diss track. Alright.
Never thought I'd see the day when the biggest channels would fade away. And by fade away, I don't mean fade away. Picking on smaller channels is the saddest way.
Wait. So by fade away, I don't mean fade away. If there was no music video for this, how would I know what you're on about? He says his channel is small. How the fuck is 2.4 million subscribers a small channel? If you know me well, you know I'm very, very competitive. So I was never, ever, ever gonna back down from a challenge, especially when it came to music. Imagine getting lyrically destroyed by a guy called Bazinga. No, no. So I asked Zishan to send me a beat. He sent me a few and I picked this one. So it took me 4 hours to write the hook and my verse, and then, ladies and gentlemen, it hit me. Ricegum also had beef with Ethan. This was perfect.
Yeah, you about to take this L, but weight is what you need to lose. KSI, that's your daddy. Without him, you get no views. I could call up KSI and tell him kick you from the crew. All your biggest vids are collabs, yeah, it wasn't cause of you.
Imagine me and Ricegum on a diss track. Like, holy shit. That shit would go viral. And as you can see, it went pretty fucking viral. So Rice got his verse done as well, and then we smashed it in the studio. Keep in mind, I was still doing the music videos for Transforming and Leave Me Alone, so I was working like a motherfucker. And then, ladies and gentlemen, from the depths of hell, from the depths of YouTube hell, Harry, like Randy Orton pouncing his prey, literally RKO'd me with a diss track. I couldn't believe it. Harry literally never gets involved with anything. And then he does this. I saw the thumbnail and I was like, nah, there's no way. There's no way. So I set up my camera and I pressed play.
The old KSI will never be topped, and when you fight Joe Weller, you're gonna get dropped. Now let's take a minute to talk about your mother. How the fuck did she make you and your brother? She gave birth to you, then chose to have another? Each brother's more retarded than the other. You're both so stupid, it's just obscene. Your family must have some retarded genes.
Yo, someone bring him.
Got a girlfriend now, to be fair to you, so tell me, did you sexually harass her too?
Oh my fucking god, Harry. Are you fucking taking the piss? Are you taking the piss? Yo! I'm going to finish you. I'm going to finish you, Harry. I was in shock. It was actually decent. Yeah, the flow was a bit off, but his shots were actual shots. Actually hurt me. Ethan's diss track was like a slap on the wrist, whereas Harry's was a fucking punch in the balls. There was no way I was gonna let that motherfucker do that shit to me. So I put everything on hold and I worked on my reply. Again, it took me like 5 hours to do. I was just working religiously to make sure I had the best comeback possible. I went straight back to finish the Ethan diss track, record the music video, and boom, 8 million views in a day. Unbelievable. Everyone was gassed. People were buzzing about my verse. People were buzzing about Rice's verse. People died at the Ethan lookalike. Legit, it was just a smash. But then people were asking, where was the Harry diss track? So I thought I'd give a little taster at the end of the Earthquake video. And if you did stay at the end of the Earthquake video, you would have heard this. Yo! You thought I forgot about you, little boy. Yo, these niggas ain't ready. I filmed the music video the next day, and the rest was history.
Little boy trying to get involved. Come on then, let's get involved, you prick. Boss boy now wanna rap. Boss boy now wanna scrap. Boss boy about to get clapped at the end of the verse. You gonna wish you never did that, wish you never hit back. Cause a little boy gonna feel it when they get it, when they click, click, click.
When I dropped this, especially after I dropped Earthquake, holy shit. My YouTube channel was popping off. And all I did was reply to the people who sent for me. That was it. That was all I did. It was mad. I felt like a king. I felt like Drake when he destroyed Meek Mill with back-to-back. Then, obviously, Harry reacted to Little Boy with his mum. Brave child.
Decided when to be a side man, while you're too busy faking all the pipes and then making racks and then spreading all of that shit on.
Did you get what the bit before meant?
I think I do.
So he was gonna say crack.
You better not have, Harry. You better not have.
No, I haven't. I promise you I haven't. I promise you I haven't. I haven't.
I haven't.
I haven't.
Why is he saying it?
I don't know why he's saying it. I actually haven't, by the way.
Oh man. Ethan reacted to both diss tracks.
I like it. The flow's wavy.
And Josh was just fucking with my Lambo, so that was pretty annoying.
This nice little spot right here. There it is.
Hey,
it's done.
You've done it.
Obviously, Simon and my bro and Vic and all them lot, they had their own beef. Doesn't really work with my timeline, so I'm not gonna explain it. I'll leave it to them to explain their part. But yeah, I thought that was it. I was enjoying LA. Everything was going swimmingly. And then KSI Exposed came out.
Try and roast me? That's cute. You lost your virginity to a prostitute. What's she crusty, bro? Did her vagina smell? You bitch, I bet you paid to eat her out as well.
When this came out, notice how I didn't post a reaction video to that video. Legit, the shit he said in that music video pissed me off so much that I recorded it and I was like, I don't even want to release this because I got so fucking angry that I was like, there's no point me releasing the reaction to this because it's just not good viewing because I'm just pissed off throwing shit and I was just like, I don't want that on my channel. Simple as that. Obviously now it's okay, but like looking back, maybe I should have posted my reaction. Like, I guess it would have been funny to see me just flip the fuck out, man, because I was so angry. So by this time, 2 weeks have passed in LA. I finished all the music videos, Transforming, Leave Me Alone, Earthquake, and Little Boy. I had to go home for personal reasons. Obviously that's all sorted. So yeah, I had to pretty much leave the Clout Gang, which was emotional. I didn't really want to leave because I was actually having such a sick time. But I said I would return to LA soon, and it looks like I'll probably return back there next year, especially after this fucking Joe Weller fight. And then yeah, I flew back home and I worked on this track. Obviously around then, that's when the whole Joe Weller shit was happening, but I'll explain that in another video. Can't be asked to put it in this one. Even the Net Nobody shit was happening too, but again, I'll just save that for another video. But anyway, I worked on the song and I called it 2 Birds, 1 Stone.
Let the people all know. Papa wanna pop at the elegant. Just a little boy wanna play again. Sitting at the top, you in 666. Devil with the flow with the crucifix. 2 birds, 1 stone. 2 birds with the 1 stone.
So I was thinking, like, instead of me writing a separate song for Harry and then a separate song for Joe Weller, I said, fuck it, let me just do 1 song and destroy 2 people in that 1 song. Now with Joe's verse, pretty standard. They were literally fully loaded shots. But with Harry's verse, I legit wanted to hit him where it hurts. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, where I got Ezekiel. Now, for those of you that don't understand, Harry actually explained it pretty well in his video, so I'm just gonna play that.
You a bitch, boy. I don't care if you rich, boy. Degrading cause Ezekiel whooped your shit, boy.
No! Oh no! No, GG! Oh, GG! Jesus!
Story time. That guy there is Ezekiel, or his name's Jack, but he used to be a YouTuber I was good friends with, and we made like a FIFA coin site. This was like 3 years ago, which is why I kind of rate this. So we made a coin site. It made a shit ton of money, and then basically he lied to me about how much the site made and just kind of kept all the money for himself, hence why he bought a GTR with the money that he kind of stole off me. So I got stiffed, but how he's... here's the thing I don't get, is why he's in a video admitting this. Look, he's gassed. He's like, oh yeah, I robbed this shit. Ah, fuck knows. Anyway, yeah. Jesus.
So yeah, I said that was the last time I'm doing any diss tracks with Harry, and then boom, the rest is history. And that was that. That was the Sidemen beef, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, that was my side of it anyway. A half jokey, half not video turned into several serious diss tracks being released. But yeah, that's that. Wow, I don't think I've ever talked this long in front of camera for a while. I haven't since my Q&A Sunday days. Jesus Christ. Well, you guys wanted long videos, so anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll explain the whole Joe Weller and Net Nobody shit soon, and I will see you guys in a bit. Take care. See you guys in a bit. I've already said that twice. And peace.
When they drill you like a motherfucking crazy.